Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to review a lens. Maybe you have guessed by the picture in my PC. So we're going to review the lens that is from the Sony G Master 24-70 f2.8, which is this guy. So there are a lot of hype around this lens, and this lens is kind of very expensive. Recently I have got my hands on this lens and I have rented this lens for a project. So I thought I should pass my opinion about this lens to you guys. Let's check it out. If I talk about the physical structure of this lens looks very professional. Also, it feels really professional in your hand. And whenever you are taking this lens, it feels really heavy. The focusing here is really smooth, and if you want to use follow focus with this lens will give you a lot of advantage up to that. The focal length you are changing here is a little bit strong, but it is good for me because I do basically the video work, so it's great for me to lock on a certain focal length and shoot onto that. So it's a great feature for me. The lens has got its own autofocus and manual focus functionality. Also, the lens has got a locking mechanism. The best thing about this lens that I like is the constant aperture of 2.8. That means the 24-70 it will give you a constant aperture of 2.8, which is really great because obviously this should be the common criteria of a professional quality lens. And also remember, this lens is used for full frame Sony E-mount. Now let's have a look on some photo and video example that was shot with this lens. So I have used Sony Alpha 6300 with this lens, so let's check it out. Now you have seen the sample videos and photos. Now it's time to take a decision. Would I buy this lens or would I recommend you to buy this lens? The answer is yes and no. This lens cost more than $2,000, which is crazy expensive, and that is also US dollars. So the answer is yes, because if you have that amount of money and you want a lens that gives off amazing quality and sharpness within the focal length of 24 and 70, you can buy it. But if you ask me, would I buy this lens? My answer will be, for my personal reason, will be no. Because if I have to spend a amount of $2,000 or more than $2,000 in the lens section, I would buy one 24mm, one 35mm, one 50mm, and one 85mm, and all of these will be 1.8, which is definitely better for me because I get extra stuff from all these lenses and I do a lot of video work, so it is definitely a better idea for me to get some prime lenses. But my personal choice doesn't make this lens a bad lens, because as you have seen from the photo and video samples from my video, the lens quality and the picture quality from it is amazing. It gives up amazing quality and sharpness. But whatever I or everyone is saying, whenever it is time to buy a certain gear, it is absolutely your call. That is all for today, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stay creative.